Hey everyone, Drew from Skull Marketing here. Just wanted to share some quick tips, tricks, and ideas for small businesses looking to create shareable content on social media. Let's hop in. Tip number 1, keep your eye on trends as well as your competitors. So one of the biggest pieces of advice that we give small businesses who are either unfamiliar with social media, haven't really touched it at all, is really just to do a little bit of back-end research on your own, taking a look at some of these emerging trends that are hitting social media platforms, as well as keeping your eye on your competitors, seeing what they're already posting, and then really just trying to replicate that on your own channels. This is going to go a long way when it comes to getting more engagements on your posts, increasing your follower base, as well as just generating more buzz around your products and services. Tip number 2 is really just telling a great story and keeping it personal. So a lot of people think that the best way to get the most sales and the most leads on Facebook or any social media platform for that matter is by inundating your audience with new product related details, showcasing new products, telling people to buy now, like a lot of that salesy sided stuff. And while that is great to mix in, you got to remember that social media is called social media for a reason, because by nature it's social. So people aren't really logging into their accounts to shop around for the latest and greatest products. Rather, they're looking to interact with people who are telling great stories, sharing great content, and then hopefully sharing that with their family, friends, colleagues, whatnot. So keeping that in mind, instead of really focusing on that business side of things, kind of taking it inward, showcasing what you guys are doing behind the scenes, why you guys are the best at what you do, is really going to help foster that relationship between you and potential clients. It's going to help build your brand credibility and give you the means to become a thought leader in your space, which is ultimately going to help gain and retain customers along the way. Tip number 3 is starting conversations and continuing them. So now that we have a great story to tell, the next step is creating content that actually engages your audience and gets them to interact with it. So a good starting point for this is by simply asking questions that you think could attract the opinions of various different customers. This could be anything from asking for feedback on a specific product or service to something more playful like a trivia question, this or that style post, or simply inviting people to share a favorite story, quote, photo, or something in between that pertains to what you do. Tip number 4 is remembering the fundamentals and applying them. So at the end of the day, social media just takes practice. Probably not going to become a social media guru overnight. If you do, that's amazing. Give me a call. Tell me what you did, because you are a legend. Because for most people, social media is a bit of a trial and error effort where you have to feel it out. You have to see what your audience is engaging with. You have to experiment with different content formats, whether it's creating short form video content that's new and trending, writing attention grabbing headlines that are short and snappy, using strong yet simple, colorful visuals in your posts, or simply posting when you know that your audience is most active and engaged, is really going to help along the way when it comes to expanding your reach and engagement. But of course, social media is always changing, so just making sure that the foundation of your efforts is robust is going to work wonders when it comes to navigating and adapting to new and emerging trends. Tip number 5 is making your audience's lives as easy as possible. So in terms of content, this means creating social posts that help your audience get through their day more easily in one way or another. This could be anything from sharing a useful infographic to help solve a problem, sharing a funny meme of a cat playing a piano perhaps, throwing in a link to an inspirational story that you think would resonate with people in your periphery, but really just getting into the heads of your customers, thinking about what they would like to see when scrolling through their feed is going to really kickstart your efforts and bring in more traffic to not only your social channels, but to your website. But of course, even after hearing these 5 tips, delving into social media on your own can often be overwhelming and not the easiest feat. So seeking out professional help from experts in the space, such as my friends over at Skull Marketing and myself, is a great way to begin your journey into social media and digital marketing as a whole. So to get started with a social media audit, one-on-one guidance, or even a complete social media management package, don't hesitate to give us a call or visit our website at skullmarketing.com. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one.